All right, YouTube, what's going on? I'm back at it again. I'm going to talk about this book again, discuss some things with you guys. I guess you could say this could be a part two. So, just try to this fucking thing out of the way. All right. Okay. The last time I talked about this book, I kind of gave out, some information. I want to give out a little bit more information to clarify some things as well. Today is Wednesday, or Wednesday night. Okay? Alright. Let's talk about the entity that resides over Wednesday and what we can do as being corporeal beings. Being corporeal beings, what can we do with this? Alright. Let's see where's when. Okay, good. Open right up to the dang on page. Ain't that some shit? Okay. I showed you this entity last time. Okay, Wednesday, King Napsal and Prince Blisden. Wednesday, and his astrological counterpart is Mercury. And it says the spirits and bowels of the earth. It says the King and Prince of Wednesday are giving charge over the spirits of the earth and all that reside beneath the ground. The dead are in their charge, as are all buried treasures, minerals, caverns, etc. This also includes the buried treasures guarded by evil spirits. That legend claims that are stored up for the Antichrist. During these lifetimes, King Napsal appeared in a red robe with a crown upon his head. Today he should be the supreme ruler of the Heptarchic angels. Thus he should wear a long purple gown and wear a golden triple crown. His seal appears as follows. Alright, you got Prince Blisden here. Prince Blisden appears in a robe of many colors, with a golden circle upon his brow. Since inheriting the role of Supreme Prince of the Heptarchia, Prince Baganal, Blisden's robe should be somewhat shorter today. His seal appears as follows. Alright. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to connect the dots for you. I'm going to show you that King Napsal and Prince Blisden, that's a goddamn spider. How the hell is spider? What the hell? Anyway, King Napsal and Prince Blisden, I'm going to show you how they relate to the humans in the underworld, aka the corporeal beings, aka the chthonic spirits, aka the body of Osiris. Osiris's body, black people. Well, I'm not gonna say all black people. Okay, we're gonna, we need to stop saying this old black man, black woman shit, because that's beginning to be a bit broad. Because shit, most of these niggas don't know a goddamn fucking thing. Don't know shit but Jordans, BET, and fucking hot Cheetos and honey buns. Alright? Some goddamn fucking child support shit and courts and all that old dumb stupid shit. Okay, so these are for, so like I said, this information that's coming out is for the ones who know, the ones who want to know, the ones who are woke, the ones who are searching for higher understanding and other higher concepts of knowledge and wisdom. All right, let me connect the dots real quick. Okay, now you got King Napsal and Prince Blisden, Wednesday, and Mercury. I remember when Bobby, I'm not sure what video, but I watched a lot of Bobby Hemmett lectures, and I'm not talking about the little clips that's coming on Masterly's Foolish videos, other people that other channels that post clips. No, I was watching Serious Times Media, the Ark of Sothis Media, and you know, they got his full 8-hour, 5-hour, 6-hour, 10-hour freaking lectures. Okay, I went through the motherfuckers like wet tissue, and I'm still going through them again. And I'm looking at Delbert Blair, all of these people, Francis Cresswell Singh, Dr. Jewel Pookrum. These are the entities that came down into those beings, and they shed light. Okay, and we are, as young, up-and-coming solar deities, we are supposed to further this information and apply it, okay, and give out light. All right, now check this out. These two entities, King Napsal and Prince Blizzard, Mercury and Wednesday. Like Bobby said, Mercury is another form of melanin. Okay, that's the sediment. That's the hypostasis in the Bible. Okay. These two entities are given charge of the spirits of the earth and all that resides beneath the ground, the dead. Alright? According to ancient Egyptian mythology, the dead is actually life. So life is death. So if you black and you in this shit, this is death. We already know this, okay? I'm just trying to touch bases with you guys. Alright, let me connect this dot for you. There's entity in here known as, let's see here. Give me a second, because I gotta find it so I can let you guys know that these are two entities that we need to be dealing with. Like, we really need to be dealing with, because this is going to tell you in here that us as corporeal beings, these motherfuckers are supposed to bow down to us, and if we don't search for our knowledge that these white folks translated for us, then we will never get control. We will just be controlled. Either get control or be controlled. That's how it is in the universe. Okay? That's just cosmic law. You know, so they're gonna keep on running shit until we fucking wake up and take the steering wheel. Alright? So give me a second. Alrighty, let's see here. Okay, good. Now, King Baligan, you got two entities. King Baligan and Prince Bajanal. They got another name. Karmara and Hajanel. Okay, I'm going to spell these entities for you. King Baligan is Baligon. His other name is Karmara, Carmara. And Prince Bajanal, Bagenol. And his other name is Haganel. It's Hagonel. Alright, maybe you guys can pronounce it differently or pronounce it better than I can. That's fine. I'm just giving you as much information as I possibly can. Friday is the day. Venus is the astrological counterpart. And these are the spirits of the air. Now, the other day, I was talking about I did actual ritual to Venus, and I was telling you that I seen these eagles and shit, and these crows and all that shit, and I left something out. That morning, when I got back, it was two baby birds walking around on my stoop. Two baby birds. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? So these motherfuckers, they trying to communicate. And maybe it's time, dog. Like, it's time. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a book. I got a book at home. That Bobby mentioned this book too. It's called Encyclopedia of Spirits by Judica Isles. The book is about fist thick of every known entity, angel, demon, god, Christ, whatever. It's all in that book. And they said once you do these incantations to those spirits, be looking out for signs. So, for example, about 7 years ago, when I was first starting to deal with these entities, I was dealing with Papa Leg by the crossroad, and I was dealing with him. I was doing physical rituals, so I was going to the four-way crossroad, and I ain't even had no liquor. I wasn't even spitting four ways. I just did the little ritual. I got pennies, and I put 4 pennies on each corner, and I did my thing, right? After I did my thing, it said, be looking out for either a young black little boy, or be looking out for an old man with a limp and a cane. I kid you not, people. I'm not doing this for my health. I'm not doing this to just be doing some bullshit. When I was done doing that ritual, I kid you not, it was a old man with suspenders just came out of nowhere. Now, I'm going to say this was about 1 a.m. with nobody around. This old man with suspenders on had a limp and a cane. He came out this building. Out of nowhere. I'd never seen this person in a day of my life. Okay? So, I mean, he came out of nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you can do this shit. You can do this shit. Okay? As conscious people, as super conscious people, what we really need to be doing, we really need to be really getting into our imagination. We really need to be focusing and meditating in our heads, and we can do some shit. Brother Panic is talking about this. Bobby's talking about this. This shit is real, people. We can do it. I've done it. We can do it. And there's a few things I don't agree with. I don't agree with Bobby when he says, you know, we only need 1 or 2 people. I don't agree with that. We need more than 1 or 2 conscious folks doing this. We need somebody. I mean, we need people that's really into this. We need people that's really, really doing this. All right, because that's where the power is at. Okay. Now we don't need thousands of us. Maybe about 10 or 15. Because you gotta understand. Hell, I mean, shit. To be honest, hell, you got white folks. They doing mass rituals every year, and they all get together. I mean, they on TV. They show you on Super Bowl. They show you in Christmas. They do mass rituals every year in front of your face, keeping this shit going, keeping all this white Christmas shit, all this old bullshit, keeping this shit going. This world is conducive for them. So, of course, okay, while the dead are sleeping, of course, you're going to have these subordinate deities are going to just favor the Hylics, because they are the ones are doing the work. So they favor that. Okay? Because we're sleeping. We're dead. We're fucking just love Jordans. Well, I'm gonna get them pair of Jordans real soon. They about $500. But I still live with my mama and shit, and I ain't got no car, but I got money to get $5. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Alright. Bullshit. Or man, you see that game yesterday, man? Shit, I don't even know no fucking NBA player. I'm just gonna go back in the day. Reggie Miller, man. Reggie Miller was hitting them threes. Fuck that shit. Alright? It's time to make changes. It's time to destroy, and it is time to wake up and take our power back. Okay? It's like Bobby said, there is no excuse. There is no excuse, man. Okay? Now, for a lot of you Afrocentric people, that's fine. If you want to stay Afrocentric, that's fine. But I'm pretty sure at this point, your feelings are being hurt because you got white people writing these books. But you got to get over your ego, because these people translated shit. We were going through some rough times. Okay? All this shit was necessary. So don't worry about all that. We've been through all that. We've been through that bullshit already. It is time to get back on our shit. It's time. Alright, so let's get back to the point. Alright, so I gave you King Baligan and Prince Bajanal, and I gave you the names, the other names, Kamara and Hajanal, and I gave you the over Friday, and the astrological is Venus. And they're over the spirits of the air. Alright, so I'm going to read to you in a second. The King and Prince of Friday are giving charge over the air and all aerial spirits and creatures. King Baligan appeared as a large man wearing a long purple robe and a golden triple crown upon his head. This represented his position as Karmara, C-A-R-M-A-R-A, the supreme ruler of the Heptarchic angels. When we're talking about angels, we're actually talking about angles. Angles of light that is inside the brain. That the angles of light that is inside the brain is basically the pineal gland. So in one of my videos, I think a couple videos ago, I said it's almost like we're sleeping inside of our bodies. You can kind of see that if you get the Kabbalah and you look at the tree of life. You look at Malkuth and all the other spheres and shit. Okay? Alright, let's keep going. Whew. However, his time of rule was limited. And it is unlikely he would take this form today of King Napsal, Wednesday, Mercury, which is melanin. He should, however, still appear as a king wearing a slightly shorter robe of a color other than purple. And a simpler crown. His seal is as follows. And guess who it is, people? Look at this seal very carefully and very closely. This is King Baligan, Kamara. Looking at seal, you see L. E-L. L. Alright. Now, I'm going to connect something for you. It says that it says King Baligan appeared as a large man wearing a long purple robe and a golden triple crown upon his head. This represented his position as Kamara, the supreme ruler of the Heptarchic angels. However, his time of rule was limited. It is unlikely he would take this form today. King Napsal. Alright, now Prince Bajanal appeared in a red robe, somewhat shorter than the other princes, and a golden circlet upon his brow. His shorter robe was likely distinguished him as Hajanal, the ruling prince of the Heptarchic angels. However, like King Baligan or Kamara, the time of his government was limited, and thus his robe would likely be longer. See Prince Blisden. His seal was the only one to be given its name, Bares, and it appears as follows. Sound like that's Lord Beerus. Bares, B-A-R-E-E-S. I'm going to show you his seal. It's almost the same as his Ankh. Check this out. That's Bajanal. Okay. Now, these two entities died, and they became King Napsal and Prince Blisden. Mercury, Wednesday. Okay. Now, when you go, I'm going to read Napsal and Blizzard again. These are the underworld deities. Who are the underworld deities? The corporeal beings. The beings that are inside of flesh. Mercury, sediment, hypostasis, melanated people. I just connected the dots for you, okay? The spirits and the bowels of the earth. Who became the bowels of the earth? We came in the bowels of the earth because we are trapped in the earth. All right. Now, I'm going to go back. I'm going to show you something else real quick. Okay. The other day, I was telling you that I'm really practicing this language. The language is basically the ministers. The ministers, every entity has about 42 ministers who serve each entity. Badginal and King Napsal got 42 of their own. And I swear, like I told you, I learned how to say some of these ministers. Okay? I learned how to say some of them. I'm telling you, man, it was eagles, man. I mean, yeah, eagles and shit. Just gliding over my car. I'm driving, I'm looking up at it. And that motherfucker looking down at me and shit with his eye and shit's looking down and shit. Straight up. Alright? I mean, this ain't no bullshit. There's no bullshit with this. Okay? I'm going to show you a little bit closer. You can pause this shit and see if you can get a good look at this language. See if you can get a good look at it. I'm sorry if you can't get a good look at it. You know, my bad. You gotta pause it and kind of just squinch at it. If not, just get the book. Get the book. Okay? The Enochian Grimoir. Get the book, man. Study this shit. Study this. Hell, maybe, shit. You know, that'd be double trouble. Okay. I did a ritual to let's see here, because I've been having this book for a long time. I just haven't had the time to talk about it, but I've been practicing. I don't make a video about something unless I practice it myself, unless I research it enough to have an understanding. Okay, Tuesday, about 3 weeks ago, on Tuesday, I did an incantation to King Babalao and Prince Bifafes, or Bifafes. Tuesday, astrological sign Mars. They're over the water and the seas. Waters and the seas, okay? Now, I'm going to read something. The King and Prince of Tuesday are giving charge over the waters and seas of the earth. Prince Bifafes brought life to the seas. See Genesis chapter 1, verse 20 and 23. They control the movements of waters and has charge over all sea creatures and the mysteries of the deep. He claims credit for having drowned the armies of Pharaoh in the Red Sea. See Exodus chapter 14, verse 26 through 28, and states that Moses knew his name, suggesting he was also the power that parted the waters. Wow. King Babalao appears with a golden crown upon his head, wearing a robe in 3 colors. The left arm is perfectly white, the right arm is black, and the body of the robe is gray or off-white. Sounds like he whatever this entity is, or whoever that person that mastered this entity is mastering alchemy, which is black and white magic. Okay, and you become the gray skin. If you look up the mythology of Odin, it gives you a whole description of the gray skinned people that lived back then. The gray skins were a group of people who mastered black and white magic. Okay, that was Odin. All right, look at the mythology of Odin. It gives you information on that. Okay, he claims credit for having drowned the armies of the Pharaoh in the Red Sea. See Exodus chapter 14, 26 to 28. He states that Moses knew his name, suggesting that he was also the power that parted the waters. King Babylon appears with a golden crown upon his head and wearing a robe of 3 colors. The left arm is perfectly white, the right arm is black, and the body of the robe is gray or off-white. He may be preceded by a playful little boy in a green coat who will identify himself as Multin, M-U-L-T-I-N, the king's minister. Babalel's seal is as follows. I'm going to show you King Babalel's seals right now. This is King Babalel. Like I said, I might be saying it wrong, but that's the seal, King Babalel. B-A-B-A-L-E-L, I think. Yeah, Babalel. That's the seal. Okay. Okay. Now, I did a ritual to these 2 entities too. And if you're in the Midwestern area, if you're in the Lake Michigan area, I drive from eastern part of Lake Michigan all the way to western part. So basically just the whole Chicagoland area. Okay, that's my stumping grounds. All right, Northwest Indiana, Northeast Indiana, North Central Indiana, Chicago, Wisconsin, Michigan, all that shit. All right, if you were in this area, you've been noticing a drop in temperatures and a lot of rain. Now, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but when I was reciting some of their ministers, I swear to God, it was raining. It started raining, and it's been raining ever since. It's been raining on and off ever since, and the temperature has been dropping. It's dropping here and there, you know what I'm saying? And it's just been raining, okay? Prince Bifafes, who is also called Obleson, a pleasant deliverer, appears in a red robe with a golden circlet upon his brow. Beneath his robe, he wears a golden girdle with his name engraved upon it, and he appears to be covered in feathers. His seal is as follows. The ministers of Bifafes can work any operation concerning water. They control the movement of waters and the saltiness of the seas. They grant victory in naval battles and can sink the ships of one's enemies. All the fish and sea monsters and myriad forms of life in the seas are known to them. They are the distributors of God's judgments upon the waters that cover the earth. The first 7 ministers active from midnight to 4 a.m. are responsible for manifesting clouds. Wow. And I remember these names that I recited from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. It was like 2 in the morning. I'm telling you, it got cloudy, and it's just been cloudy and kind of cold, and been raining on and off ever since 2 weeks ago since I did that fucking ritual, man. So to give you clouds, okay. The second group of 7, active from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m., creates hail and snow. The particular functions of the remaining ministers are not specified, except that they direct waters throughout the earth and deliver treasures and unknown substances from the deep. Okay. I remember Bobby was talking about, we got the power to control the weather. If you look at the movie Wrath of the Titans or Clash of the Titans, one of the two, it's showing you that the guy Zeus and his homeboys, the Olympic deities, they were middleman, intermediary deities, which means that they were only atmospheric beings. Atmospheric beings, which means they were only using inclement weather. Zeus was lightning. Hades did the whole. Hades was like clouds and wind and shit, dirt and all that shit. And then you have Poseidon had the water. Ares was like the fire. All that shit. Okay, all that shit's connected, and all that shit is basically that was us at one point of our lives, and we started fighting each other then, and we failed. We all died. Okay. Those entities and those equations are still being usurped by the so-called elite. But those are just practitioners. They only took control while the Titans are dead on the earth, the corporeal beings. Alright? Now, I'm going to show you the seal of Prince Beefafez. And the 42 ministers that supposed to serve King Babalal and Prince Beefafez. Okay, here's the seal of Beefafez. All right, that's the seal. Beefafez is Befafes. Okay. From 8 a.m. to 12 a.m., 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. Let's see, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. 12 p.m. to 4 p.m., 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Okay? Now I'm telling you, I'm learning how to say these names and these ministers. I'm learning. I'm doing this shit. I'm telling you, shit happens. And we can get more than one person doing this shit other than, you know, some white dude. Like I said, I mean, look, I don't knock white people for doing this. But if they writing these books and they telling you this shit's out of Africa, why not learn what the fuck we left behind? It just makes sense. And Enoch told you in his book himself that I have tried tremendous times to get my knowledge information to humanity. Not humankind. Humanity. Okay? This shit is for us. And it's for us to take back our right and our power. Okay? Okay. Alright. If you got to go back into the video, look at some of those seals, go back into the video, okay? Oh yeah. Get a ring of Solomon. Get you a ring of Solomon. They're on Amazon, or you can find them on online. All right, get you some rings of Solomon. You know what I'm saying? And activate those rings. You know, get you some protection. Get you some type of protection, because it's going to go down. You know, it's going to be a battle. A lot of these entities, they don't want to get off the throne. They know they got to get off. So what they're going to do is they're going to start trying to throw you off your game. They're going to start possessing people around you to throw you off your game. Because really what it's about, people, is all about your reaction. Okay? They can get a reaction out of you. They can throw you in jail. All right? Keep the mind sharp. Keep your cool. Study. Meditate. Use your imagination. Jog your imagination. It's like lifting weights. When you go to the gym, you lift these weights, you get bigger, right? Well, that's how it is in your head. The more you use your imagination, the stronger it gets. program these seals in your subconscious mind. Okay? Get the book. If not, go back in the video. See if you can see those ministers, those 42 ministers over each time. See if you can pronounce those fucking names. Practice, practice, practice. God damn it. Cuss those motherfuckers out if you have to. Tell the motherfuckers to get off your black asses. Because we need change down here. And we need change down here now. Alright? Oh yeah. Real quick. Because I'm running out of time. Running out of time. The numbers are actually not numbers. The numbers that we use and see every day are actually angel numbers. Okay? I'm not going to talk about that right now. That's a whole other video. But what I want to do, I want to show you, because you got the Egyptians in here too. See, I haven't even showed you, the Egyptian, the ancient Egyptian ship. I'm about to show you some shit right now. Okay, here we go. Yeah, at the back of the book. All right. Osiris. Let me read something real quick. Osiris, figure 81. Osiris, the first pharaoh of Egypt. After his death, which means he fell from the Godhead, which and the whole Jesus story, Christ died in the physical body. The first pharaoh of Egypt. In Gnosticism, Egypt simply means the black body, soul of Solomon. All right? Okay. The first pharaoh of Egypt. After his death, he became the king of the underworld. This is the underworld. Malkuth. Hell. You are a corporeal being. You are a deity in the flesh. In later Egyptian and Coptic religion, he became the dying and rising solar god. What is your soul? Solar. What is your sperm? Solar energy. What you need to be doing? You need to be going upwards. Jesus told you, or Christ told you, that we need to reverse the flow and go upwards. He's talking about your sperm. I made a video about this a long time ago about fertilizing the pineal gland. That's sexual alchemy. Alright? All that shit's connected. Okay. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do for tonight. You got, I mean, it's so much information up in here, like I can go hours and hours and hours, but I'm not going to do 3-hour lectures like Panic, Bobby and them. I'm just going to give you guys a little something, and it's up to you to further it. It's up to you to run with it. It's up to you to do your own research. Because I'm doing my own work. I'm doing my own shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, you know what I'm saying? Because my main focus is either destroying this motherfucker or somehow getting the fuck up out this bitch or manipulating the physical. Either 3 of those fucking things. Alright? And, shit. That's what the fuck we need to be doing, man. That's it, Stay sharp, keep the mind sharp, study, meditate. And become gods. Alright? Peace out.